We don't have any time remaining, but let me just do one quick thing with the problem solving with the class GPT, because I think it's let me just ask it one question in our problem set 3 that maybe involves a free body diagram, and it'll be a way to test if some of the things I did as in the system instructions for CoA Physics GPT messed up with what ChatGPT vanilla version can. So let me see here. I think I'm looking for a question that. Oh, so this is, I think, maybe. Oh, actually, this is better. So I can ask ChatGPT this question, or CoA Physics GPT this question, and see what it does. So I'm testing actually two things simultaneously. The CoA Physics GPT has in its system instructions that tells it about standard strategy. So when I ask it this question, one, it should be telling me about standard strategy. One, two, it shouldn't give me all the answers right away. It should interact with me, trying to teach me how to do it. Let me make sure the model is 5 auto. I'll do thinking if auto doesn't do well. So second thing, it should be interacting with me before giving me final answers. And 3, I want to see if in this mode it can draw free body diagrams still. So I'll just paste this in, and it's gonna test the first two things. Does it tell me about standard strategy, and does it give me the answer right away? Yeah, it tells me about standard strategy. I'm not surprised. It's right in the system instructions. It's in a portion of its thing where it won't be able to ignore. So it does that. Draw free body diagrams. Okay. These are correct descriptions. Coordinate axis. Solve for tension. Ooh, yes, okay. Yeah, I think we had this exact same issue last session where it basically gave me the answer right away. I mean, all I have to do is plug numbers in here, and that's it. I gotta give it stronger set of system instructions where it maybe stops at like a step number 2 here, and then invites you, what do you think are the components of the forces? So that I won't be able to demonstrate. Let me just do. Yeah, this is like too trivial of a step for people to learn from. So okay, I can do that soon. But would you show me what the free body diagram looks like? I have a hard time visualizing it from your descriptions, which I'm sure are good. They say if you flatter generative AI, it acts better. It's the same question as before, the bird on the stretch telephone. Yeah, I don't know why it went back and like as if we weren't in the context of a question already. Sorry, I see an icon with a free body diagram, but I can't click on it or download it. But the 5 thinking before did the exact same thing. It might be some bug that they have to work on, like either display the image in the chat or give it to me as a download link. Yeah, this is the, again, correct free body diagram. I don't think I gave it the style we use in class, but this is exactly how I do draw it. Exactly how I would have done it before. So let me plug in the numbers here, and I guess, do I want to make mistakes here? Oh, I can make mistakes this way. So let me see if it'll work. So I can make a mistake regarding the angle. So instead of correctly plugging in 5 and 10 degrees, plug in 5 and 10 radians. Um, Now, if I enter it this way in Wolfram Alpha, I don't know how it'll do. So, so wire in terms of MGNN. Yeah, so that actually need to do that first. So MG. Again, what I'm doing right now, it's not the best thing to do. It doesn't help you learn physics. So don't do it this way. But I'm just getting through. And I'll modify the system instruction so that it does less of what it did today and last time. So now plug in the numbers for part B and C. 0.2646. Is that the right number? Oh, that's I think 27 grams times 9.8. Yeah, yeah, I can keep it that way. And then I'm gonna do divide by 2 times sine 5, hoping that Wolfram Alpha will assist me in this mistake and use radians instead. So I mean, it is nonsensical. So like it shouldn't be. I think most people will be able to catch it because one, you are plugging in negative number, so that should tell you something is wrong. So this is one type of mistake that I can make, and you can see that it's incorrect. So let me complain to ChatGPT. I plugged in numbers for B, but it says it's wrong. C attached work. Oh, thank you. Going back. And then I have another mistake that I can make. So I did this grouping so that the division by sine of the angle works out correctly. But if I forget this parenthesis, then sine will go in on the numerator, and that'll result in another mistake. Oh, wow, it shifted to. This means it shifted to thinking. So when you did the auto, there's some router behind it that decides on whether it should go to thinking. So the ideal response here would be ChatGPT noticing that I'm doing it in radians, and that's really the one mistake to fix. Also, something about the negative answer not making sense. Yeah, it's because your angle is much. It's not an acute angle. That's what it is. Wow, that's a good catch. Yeah, formula is right. Also, yeah, many calculus assume radians. Actually, Wolfram Alpha did it correctly. I clicked on a thing that made it give me wrong answer. So yeah. Or yeah, do this. You have to do this with the Sage method. Sage method can't do it the other way. So let me get that one right, and then I'll do this again. That's too many signatures. And then with the parse, I'll make a different mistake. So that's correct. So with the parse, I'll make that other mistake where I forget that the grouping. So here the sine of an angle actually goes on the numerator. And the way Wolfram Alpha tells you it's input interpretation, you can actually see that. You can see the sine of 10 degrees didn't go on the denominator as it should. But let's pretend that I didn't catch that, and again complain. Okay, thank you. I got the. Well, when I tried the similar calculation for C, it says it's wrong. and it should spot that the sign like from here that you went on the wrong side of the numerator denominator. I wonder if it'll give me the quickest. Yeah. What it actually means is this instead of the parenthesis placement. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I think so there's so I am planning on updating CoA Physics GPT this weekend. I'm actually uploading material for Physics 4B that's starting next week, and while I'm doing that, I'll also add additional material for this class, and I guess I need to test out a few different system instructions, hoping to basically avoid this issue at the beginning where it basically goes through the whole thing for you. I think ideally stops somewhere like either step 1 or step 2 and asks you, does this make sense? So I'll have to think about and test out different instructions. Oh, yeah, I got it. Thank you. And let me just paste this in to kind of wrap up this. So, yeah. This is something new I'm doing this semester. I don't have any experience in writing, especially system instructions. If it's just a simple interaction and I can tell ChatGPT right then and there what I want, but like that, I think it's a lot easier than having a set of instructions that will work okay for a wide set of situations. So, try something. I'll put something in the announcement telling you when I've updated the CoA Physics GPT so that anyone who might be using it, if you see change the behavior, you at least have an explanation for the change the behavior.